mi cama. Bien loquita, cara de santa pero es una bandida. Que loquita, tiene mala fama pero esa es su vida. Pues loquita, fuma conmigo, champán y bebida. Pues loquita, vamos a portarnos mal, no busco nada normal.
The primary purpose of the CAF podcast is to express platform for creators to express their personal views or opinions without restriction or censorship. All views or opinions expressed during the CAF podcast are solely those of individuals expressing such views or opinions and does not reflect the views of the CAF podcast.
It ain't switching.
Hell no.
Well, let it be. We'll ride out. We'll make it work. All right, let's do this. Season 7 CAF podcast. Let me say that one more time. Season 7, man. We back. A lot of things accomplished and got accomplished. But this guy been missing, been MIA for 3 seasons, and a lot didn't happen. From gambling to politics to stuff in life. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. We're going to try to fit it in all in tonight. But, ladies and gentlemen, he's back in the CAF to kick us off. Get season 7 popping for us. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CAF, the one and only Mr. John Brown. What's going on, baby?
Man, what's happening with you, brother?
We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk
bro,
about.
you already know. You already know how it is.
We got a lot to talk about. And we was like, we tried to get you on last season, but situations didn't work out the way they did. But I'm glad it worked out the way it did, because we're going to start in the beginning, because we had Hugh, then we lost Hugh.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so that's how we start this thing out. So, first thing first, let me say this. Let me ask this question. How is your mental health right now, my guy?
I mean, mental health is a day-by-day situation these days. So, I try to work out. I try to, I do yoga. So, I try to stay tranquil, dog. That's all you can really do these days. Price of everything going up, so everybody dealing with it. Even even the wealthy people dealing with it. So, check on your people. Everybody going through something. So, if you going through something, just know everybody going through something a little worse than you. So, that's how I try to look at everything, bro.
Okay. Now, let's get back to Hugh Jackson.
Man,
first of all, what was your thoughts when he got hired? We're gonna go through this by about a year. What was your first thoughts when he got hired?
So my first thoughts when he got hired, I thought that Ed Reed should have been the coach. Me, so personally, as far as the way that football is changing, as far as the sport itself, as far as penalties, as far as NIL, which is basically old school booster money, just rich alumni money, but they renamed it so they could start taking advantage of these little kids in college, because that's who they really going what you call it is a big business. College football. So all these people that was using that money illegally, now they're giving them a legal way to basically say that they could, sponsor these kids. They be giving them kids trucks and all kind of stuff. But you already know how that go. They making something off it, probably way more than them children making, and it's tax write-offs and all that. So, it's just kind of dirty. But the whole hiring of him, I ain't like it. And then I heard that he didn't even go to the school to do an interview. So he just signed up, he just signed up. He ain't even come to the school, talk to nobody, see how he liked the campus. None of that. They ain't had to do a jam, but a little a pep rally or nothing. Come on, man. Let's make a big move for them kids.
Let's get to the season. Year 1 was year 2, his second season. How you feeling?
Year 2, that was this year. So, year 1, you always get a pass pretty much, unless you just stink it up. In which that's what he did. We stunk. We wasn't good. So he stunk it up. And, the recruiting, like the way he chose to do recruiting with the what was that, a Maybach, when he put the Maybach on the field with the Louis belts on the brother. If you don't get this Mercedes Benz with the Maybach kit off the field, like that's not even like no real deal. Like Deion Sanders' son riding a real deal Maybach, like on Colorado campus right now. Like these little kids they not fazed by that. Like you really gotta go to these people's house. You really gotta go meet them. You really gotta go and let them come to the school and take pictures in 16 different jerseys. Like recruiting different now, bro. Like when we was in school, boy, we went on a visit, boy, we wasn't going to take no pictures in nobody jersey and all that. Like everything is different now, bro. Like, and it's all because of, like money now. Like it's more money involved, so it's gonna be a whole lot more like sizzle. You heard me?
This what I didn't know. He was getting paid $400,000. Usually it's $3 million. So I'm like, where did they get that extra money for? And be honest with you, I don't even think he was worth for it to me.
No, he definitely wasn't. Bro, look at his NFL. Like, bro, he did nothing in the NFL. Like, he did absolutely nothing. And not to mention he came and put them ugly ass suits on, like, and embarrassed us even more. Like, and then went to the classic and lost to the coach that got fired. Like, so now they gotta fire you, brother. Like, that's just chain of command. We knew that was coming.
All right.
Like, but it's just no sense of urgency. Like the perfect pick would have been Ed Reed, bro. Like he young enough that kids know him. They could pull his tape up on and watch him. Like, and who wouldn't want to play for Ed Reed?
What up, Perk?
What up with it?
Perk, baby.
What's good with it, cuz?
What happening, baby?
So I'm gonna disagree with you on the Ed Reed.
That's just who I would have went with. That I heard the names out of him and out of Hugh Jackson and Ed Reed. That was the only two names I heard.
Nah, but Ray Lewis was in them.
Oh, that's different.
Because Ray Lewis was the one that they interviewed for before they picked Hugh. So from what I heard, Ray Lewis was the one they had got. Ray Lewis just wanted some more money. So I'm trying to figure out how much more did Ray want that they couldn't go with Ray and they went with Hugh. Now, let me go back with Hugh. I didn't mind the Hugh situation. And the reason why was because I felt like Hugh had got a bad deal from when he was with Cleveland with what's that boy name?
Johnny Manziel?
Play with Tampa Bay right now.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, he the one messed that whole thing in Cleveland with Hugh Jackson. Ever since that situation, Hugh done had a bad deal. Because remember, he was the coach at Cleveland then.
Mm-hmm.
But Baker Mayfield didn't want him. I think he wanted Couch. And they still didn't do good.
Right.
But I mean, I think it just go back to, and I hate to agree with this, we don't really need nothing. We just need a good coach.
Right.
To go the Jackson State route of getting a name or whatever was the wrong idea. Like, I feel like we could have got a coach or a person who was even an older player to coach us against that era.
Damn, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, they had a player that played for Grambling that I went to high school with. He is one of the best coaches in the state right now.
Who?
Like, he coached for Edna Carr High School.
Who?
Like, his name is Bryce Brown. Like, and he right here in New Orleans. Like, and he done won like 3 state championships. Like, Edna Carr, like a powerhouse. They all in the Catholic League now. Yeah. So, I mean, you got people that went to Grambling. You got people, like, and there's more people than that. Like, I see a bunch of people that we went to school with as coaches, like, that I think could have did better than Hugh Jackson. Like, Because once it got to a point, I think you knew it was about to be a wrap, bro. Like, and you know you got guaranteed money and all that, so them boys really don't be tripping.
When they lost,
well, I think it was.
What was it? Because they beat PV and somebody after that they played and they lost to. I cannot think. I want to say I don't want to say it was Alcorn. Who did they lose to? Because they beat PV and it was on like a three. They was like 3-1, and then that next sweat game, yeah, it had to be Alcorn. And I think after that it was just a wrap.
Man, boy, you can't lose to no Alcon, boy. Like, you can't do that. Like, but like I say, like, you know, like I said before, he don't have no feeling about Grambling. Like, when he pull up on the interstate to exit 81, like, he not getting no butterflies in his stomach and shit. Like, he not rethinking, like, damn, boy.
What I get what you're saying about him with that. What would you say about Broadway? Because Broadway had issues when he first came.
Well, I think Broadway, like when Broadway came, I think that boy started listening to more people who was involved in like Grambling. Like when he first came, I think that boy tried to like, you know how you do when you first try to come somewhere, you try to like put your hands on it and you try to like manhandle the shit. But then when that don't work, then you got to start listening to some people. Like you got to start taking some, like, you know, some advice on what you need to be doing. Because if you don't, you're not gonna be that long. Like, and that's what we, you know, that's what happened. And like just like the Dion thing, just like Dion left Jackson and went to Colorado, bro. When that boy went to Colorado, did you hear what the white man said? The white man said, "We don't even have the $5 million yet, but guess what? We gonna get it." So my thing is, why the SWAC schools can't do that? Like, y'all don't have no credit established. Like, y'all don't have no.
It ain't the credit though. That ain't credit that they getting.
Then what is that? Then what do you call?
What did you just say that? What did you just say earlier?
What?
What did you just say earlier about the NIL? What is it?
Oh! I know. I know what it is. Like,
okay. So
but
that's what this is. But here go the other problem with that is. The other problem with that is that when you have a school like that who got money, see, people will give money, but they ain't worried about having a say of what go on. They don't care. They just know that they done gave some money. They gonna get some tickets. They get to go to some of these events. You know, they get the whole red carpet. See, the problem with us is we give 100,000. We feel like we done gave $1 million. Now we get
that's real.
What hat to put on,
right?
cleats they need to wear when they wear the classes, because you know this what Eddie Robb said. You know that'd be our problem. We feel like we give $50,000, $100. We feel like we should have a say, and that ain't what it is. Like, I mean, I feel like we could get the money. The other problem is too, man. We don't promote our brand. Like we
Hell
ain't.
No.
When you go through, and I say this a lot, and I say this even in Graham, and I say this now. If you go down I-20 and you hit Jackson, you hit Vicksburg, Mississippi on 20. From the time you hit Vicksburg to the time you hit what's the name of the place?
The little curve that go to New Orleans.
You talk that's in Jackson, but you go past that, you go all the way to Newton, Mississippi.
Right.
That's about an hour and a half, 2 hour drive. And you turn that mud to 99.7 jams. I promise you, whatever is going on Jackson State campus is gonna run about 20 times within the. When it comes to us, we do not get nothing on the radio. I can get my haircut at the same place Bruce Eugene and the football team got their haircut. And the barbers would say the only reason they knew about the games was because that's when all the players came and got their haircut.
Right.
To me, that's a sad thing because that's just in Ruston. So I started going to a place in Monroe. They say the same thing. I'd be like, bro, you going to the game? They be like, what game? I was like, bro, that's just sad.
Like Grambling game, yeah, and don't nobody really know, like nobody informed. But we do a bad job of marketing, and like that goes to homecoming. Like, bro, our homecoming concerts and like events, dog, they are like terrible. Like
Yeah.
they are terrible, son. And when you look at other schools like Southern, like boy, they having like a real deal concert.
Well,
Like
what I heard was the homecoming concert is catered to the alumni.
but that's cool though.
But the
But
thing
still,
is, they gotta. The problem is, man, when you start looking at these other schools, they they are using people who have been in the industry, have these connections, that put their people in different places. Like you look at Super Bowl, Jackson State. Everybody asking like, how did they get into that? Blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, you got Drake's managers from Jackson State. The girl I just heard today, the girl on Ricky Smiley, one of the girls on Ricky Smiley's show, she's from Jackson State. You
right,
got people who use their influence to
right,
help their institution.
yep,
We've gotten to a point to where we don't do that. And I know why we don't do that. And that's just because for the simple fact, our alma mater, as much as I love Grambling to death, they don't come after us and use us to their benefit. It's like I can remember when I was in school, I was like, okay, I want to do this, blah, blah, blah. Now I've been in higher ed almost 15 years and can't go back to my institution and help my institution out. And I feel like that's just, to me, that's a lack of, you should want me to come back and talk about this to the kids that's there. You should want me to go promote for the institution. But
right,
we don't, you come back to Graham and shoot, it's almost like you're a student. And
right,
then
right.
they want you
Dang.
to give all this money to the institution, which I don't have no problem giving the money. But my thing is, when you walk into an institute, when you walk into Long John's Hall or any of the academic buildings and the floor look like it's ashy than a black man's elbow getting out the shower, something wrong. Something wrong.
It's definitely something wrong. Like you could just tell by homecoming, bro. Like, thinking back to when we was in school, like not even just homecoming, just a home game itself.
Correct.
Like, bro, it would be literally people all over campus.
Correct.
Like, bro, I went to one of the games the other day. They had a basketball game in Southern. Like, and I went, bro, it was nobody outside, like before the game. And I'm like, damn, dog, don't nobody be out on the yard.
They don't promote it. That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't promote nothing on the radio. I remember when we played like Tech in Shreveport for the first time when we was in school. The radio station in Shreveport was holding spots for Grambling to come, and they never came. And it's like, bro, there's no way you should have a broadcast journalism major that's not invested in the biggest station in Shreveport and the biggest station in Mother. No way. And to me, that's just a lack of, we're not trying to promote the brand. It's almost like I heard a band dude say one time before. He said, "Bro, don't get it twisted. We the world fame, but we ain't out here promoting it like we the world fame. We out here just like we waiting on somebody to come because we the world fame, and that ain't how this working now."
You on mute.
You're on mute, John.
So you got to get out and get seen for real. Shit. Like not to mention, like you said, Jackson State, bro. Them boys got billboards all up and down I-20. Them boy was just on a whole Amazon Prime like show with Deion Sanders. Like, bro, like you know, Grambling not doing much of nothing.
Nothing. We live in
Ain't
our
gonna get started on. Like, I
we
ain't even
live
gonna
in
get started.
our
ED, shout out to Chelsey Lucas. You
Oh,
heard me?
so first of all, stop killing my question because I was going to that next. I was going to that next. Don't be killing my question because I know you got something
You
to
on
say
mute,
about that.
John. You on mute, John.
Ooh, my bad.
So I think our AD is probably one of the most weakest ADs we ever. Well, he's probably one of the weakest ADs ever because one, I've been saying this for the longest. When that situation happened with Chelsey, he didn't say nothing. He didn't do nothing. Even
Bro.
when only thing he did was probably fire her. And I'm like, dog, if your
Oh, he
coach
did say
felt
something. He said something.
what he said,
He did the interview.
I definitely didn't see that.
Yeah, he did the interview on the news, and that's when he shouldn't have said nothing. I get what you're saying, but in the moment, he shouldn't have said nothing.
I would have been like, I stand with my coach. She felt like she couldn't win with those players, so she got rid of them. And that's no problem.
No, it wasn't.
Because really, bro, it was no different. It was no different. Like, sometimes you hear women say, like, women get treated differently than men. Like, bro, that was an instance where it happened. Like, we dealt with that, and we not even hearing the whole story for real. Cause like, we getting stuff off of Twitter, off of Instagram, because that's where all the information we were getting was based from. It was based off of social media. So they said the girl cut the whole team, but she didn't cut the whole team. Like, she told them that they had to come try out, and 4 of them like wind up making a team from the year before. But if you look at the stats before, they were terrible. They didn't have no all conference players. They didn't win the SWAC. Like, they wasn't even close to winning. Like, so what's wrong with that? And then Dion come the next year talking about y'all better jump in the portal. Like, so why is it no uproar when he said jump in a portal, but then like all these parents mad because this lady then got on here, like, people just be.
And then the team she brought in made it to the SWAC championship, but they lost to was it FAMU?
They've been balling lately. Like, this her team, like, there's still people off her team. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, it's just like sloppy. Like, Grambling just sloppy.
They're still waiting on the investigation that they supposedly had to figure out what the hell went down.
Boy, that's what I've been saying. Like, Stephen A. Smith got on there and was talking about it. And that's when I really was like, oh shit. Like, but that's all based off, like, people was clicking on it just based off of how Chelsey looks. Like, just a picture of her make a person click on the shit. Like, she got blonde hair. Niggas like, damn, who the hell is this?
So, I'm gonna say this though. I still feel like she went back too early.
You said she did what?
She went back too early.
Oh, you talking about she went back to Graham too early?
Yeah.
I mean, but she did, like, bro, the school she was at before, like, they went from being like kind of okay to like she damn near had them in the championship. Like, she like.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying with the comfortability of it, because even with like the photo of her, and like I said before, I could argue either side. I could argue it was a long time ago. I could argue it happened when she came back, but that was my point. In she came back too early because she got too comfortable. You got to understand, when you at an institution like a SWAC school that's notoriety because of his name, that it don't matter what you coaching, people gonna be watching you. Whether it's a big microscope or a little microscope, people gonna be watching you. And you gotta be understanding what kind of responsibility and accountability you gonna have. Like, I've even said, when asked to come back to Grambling, like, man, I'm not ready to come back to Grambling now. I'm just not. Even though I've been in long, I wouldn't want to come to Grambling now. Like, you got to be in a different mindset when you go back to your alma mater, because you can't do the same things you did when you was in school. And a lot of us get to a point where we just be in these places and we feel like, oh man, I'm going back to my alma mater. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna get to do blah blah this and I'm gonna get to do that. Nah, You in a different realm now. You ain't a student no more. You got to learn how to distance yourself from being a student. I tell a lot of dudes and females that graduate from their alma mater and go work for them, bro. It's different, especially now with these different Title IX cases, bro. It's a thin line. You ain't really a student no more. You can't go do what you did when you was a student and you was a student worker, and now you work for the school. Them two different things.
Right.
Listen, let me say something. From what I seen, two different things.
Right. That shit definitely different. Shit.
Right.
Yeah.
But
But
when they give you that check, bro, when they give you that check, they expect something different from you.
yeah, but I mean, look at what happened. Look at what were the expectations, and without her even coaching them, did the team that she have like outdo the expectations that they probably had at the beginning of the season? Hell yeah.
Yep.
Like, so at some point, bro, I played ball in college.
They made it to the SWAC championship and lost the
That's what I'm saying. I ball in college, bro. So I understand. And if you got athletes that join a team, and these assholes don't understand that this is a year-to-year like subscription. Like, this not no, you got a 4-year scholarship like based off of your high school. Like, bro, you got to prove yourself every year. Or at the end of the year, your coach gonna bring you in there and he gonna say, hey, dog, we can't renew your scholarship. Like, so what's the problem with her saying, damn, look at this schedule. Lord, we lost all these games. Lord, look at these stats. Damn, I don't have no all-conference players. Shit. Well, what am I supposed to do? Am I just supposed to say, hey, guys, don't worry about it. You know, hey, you guys look great last year. Like, no, hell no. I got to go do something major, or guess what's going to happen the next season? Y'all going to fire my ass. You heard me? You're going to be looking like Hugh Jackson, nigga.
Well, they said he did the same thing when he came in. He got rid of a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, oh boy, like he just don't bro. Like football is like, you know, they had your boy on the staff. Like, I don't know why they got rid of him. Like, he was one of the best quarterbacks other than Bruce Eugene I ever seen, bro. Like your boy that Devontae Kincaid.
Oh yeah.
Bro. Like, I don't know, like and to me, it looked like he teaching them boys like about mechanics and like, so my thing is like, why you get rid of him? Like, you know, he can relate to them.
I think it was the offensive coordinator that got, which if you go look him up, he had a situation when he was in Memphis, trying to sleep with the recruit's mama and all that.
Trying to do what to the mama?
He was sleeping with their mamas.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. We got a soap opera. Boy, we got the Young and the Restless going on.
But that part never hit ground. Like, it's a lot of people still don't know about that.
Right. And my thing was, but shit, why y'all ain't let Art Browse in that thing? You heard me?
There you go. There you go.
First, hold on. Let's pause it. Let me pause this real quick. Hey, Quita. Okay. Now, John, you killing my questions again, bro. I was going to get to the Art. Let me just tell you the next 3 questions. Art Browse, I'm going to Colorado, and then we was going to talk about what the Colorado fit. But let's stick to Art Browse before you keep killing my questions.
Oops, I didn't know.
Yeah, but go ahead, Art Browse.
Should have kept Art Browse,
bro. Like, you know, like, but my thing is, see, when you go to like PWIs, man, the people ain't tripping on that. Like, when
they was because you know he had the issue at Oklahoma.
Who?
Art Browse?
No, I know he did, but boy, what? So Art Browse not coaching at all no more.
So this is the untold story right now. So they put it out when a whole bunch of stuff was coming out. He had 2 cases. He was found not guilty on the first one, and he was found not guilty on the second one. But ain't nobody talking about that right now. And the thing is, huh?
What was the second one?
They was all kind of like the same. Oh. So he never should have got anything anyway. Because like I keep telling people, I get what you're saying, but that's a job for somebody. The coaches don't really know that. So for you to go out to that coach in the AD, it was just, to me, it was a setup. Somebody didn't get some. They just needed somebody. Like, I don't know. I didn't agree with it. But I've said before, I said he lost. He won his first case and he just won this one. So he's been found not guilty for both of them. And now he's gonna end up coaching somewhere and he's gonna sneak back in. And watch what I'm telling you now. It's gonna happen. Because
That boy gonna go to a swag. That boy gonna go to a swag school and come wash us up. You heard?
He go to a swag school, or he gonna go to a D2 school like some of these dudes doing now. And if you notice, some of these D2 schools winning championships and they coaches moving up fast. Because I'm telling you,
moving up quick.
Brown's gonna get up quick. Now, I will say this though. I feel like with the coach we got now and Dooley, I feel like we're gonna run the table this year. First year in.
Yeah, because Dooley out for revenge. I can tell you that.
I feel like Dooley, because you know the thing, we won the championship with Fobbs with Dooley when he was with Fobbs. We was close every year.
Real.
And that's what people don't understand. Like
he's a hell of an offensive coordinator. I don't know what happened at Southern. At PV, he had good offense. When he got to Southern, it was like, yeah.
But he
I don't know. To me, it just didn't look like he was really running stuff like he wanted to. It looked like they had more stuff going on behind the scenes where he wasn't really like, but he was trying to save face and like keep a smile on his face.
Yeah.
Like, but like, you know, here, like, who gonna tell him something? Like when he come to Grambling, can't nobody tell him, like, boy, listen, like, we terrible, bro. Like,
but he played it too.
Huh?
He played at Grambling too.
Oh, I know. You know that boy from New Orleans. I think he did go to Grambling. I think. Like, but he from the city though. Like he used to recruit heavy out of like New Orleans. No, when I was in school, he was recruiting for Southern when I was in school. So I don't know if he went to Grambling. I thought he went to Southern, I think.
Yeah, he won 2 SWAC West titles when he was at PV. Lost to Prime 1 year, and the next year he lost to Alcorn. No, the first year he lost to Alcorn, and the second year he lost to Prime.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Now let's get to it. How did you feel when Prime left Jackson?
I was disappointed. Like I wasn't really surprised because, you know, it is what it is. Like with Dion, bro, people think it was like the money thing, but I don't necessarily think it was the actual, like, the salary. Like it might have been in addition to that, but to me, bro, he trying to get his kids ready. Like this just like if I got an infant and a toddler and I'm trying to like put them into like a sport. Like I'm not just going like straight out of high school. Y'all boys come and go straight to Division I. Like one of his kids tried to do that. You heard me? Like I don't know if you remember, his son went to South Carolina, the one that played safety.
Yeah,
like he went to the SEC. He went to the SEC, and then he went to Jackson, and then his son came to Jackson, and now he got his other son, the younger one, and what he did, like them boys stayed there for a little while. Like that boy put up some numbers, and he showed people he could ball, and then he like, all right, I got to bring them boys to the next level because they not really gonna get the notoriety they supposed to get in Jackson. Like everybody gonna say, oh, they just playing against SWAC schools. That's all people gonna say. Like, wow. So that boy, you know what? I'm taking them boys and I'm gonna take this extra money. Like, and now he in Jackson. Like, so now he taking his kids and he moving them on through every level.
Well, like, I think he should have waited. I didn't want him to go to Colorado. I think
hell no. I think he should have waited the year and finished out his contract.
And if he would have waited 1 year, you can't tell me he wouldn't be the head coach at Texas A&M.
Bro, let me tell you what I told motherfucker. I said, bro, if Prime would have stayed in Jackson 1 more year, Like Jackson State would have beat Colorado.
I don't
Boy,
think so.
what? Man, boy, listen. That last year, the last year of the contract, son, that boy Dion was gonna have some real deal talent in Jackson, fool.
I'm gonna tell you why though. The problem is if you look at it, look at this last year. Everybody started getting film on him. And if he had stayed another year, he would have lost everything he had. He had to leave that year because everybody was keen onto what they was doing. And it's the same thing that just happened when he was at Colorado now. Like you got this hype, and like I told people before, all right, you going to the Pac-12, cool. That's a different breed of an athlete. Now this athlete coming on knowing, okay, they finna have a camera. They finna bring all these scouts. Let me ball out. Just like I told him, I said, okay, cool. You coming to the Big 12, Big 10, I mean Big 12 with OK State and all them. Oh, you think these boys finna let you come in and play them like that? No, they finna ball out. Just like when they played against Colorado State. You didn't know who number 8 was. And I want to say that receiver was number 12. You didn't know who he was.
That ball was balling.
Balling. I said, bro.
Yeah, he was balling.
I ain't got nothing against Dion. I promise you I don't. I said the reason them people in Jackson, Mississippi mad at Dion is because Dion talked so much like he was gonna stay.
Yeah, like he was gonna save them. Like, but he be on that preaching shit. Like he real preachy. So that's how he made them feel. He make you feel like he a preacher and he the football coach. Like
in Jackson, people
he was bringing people together.
Jackson people made you mad with the stuff that they were saying because they tried to make him out like he was the best thing since HBCU. He was better than Eddie Robb. And I'm like, bro, y'all will make somebody dislike Dion right now. But I know that ain't
for real. Like that statement right there, like damn. Like,
man, I heard it so much. I was just like, bro, come on, man. We talking about 2 different eras.
You definitely talking about 2 different eras, bro. But Dion just doing something people never like, bro. Like I told you, them white folks said we don't have the money now, but we gonna get it. So did you see how much money them boys made this season?
Yeah.
They made $575 million, bro. And guess what? They only gotta pay Dion 1% of that shit.
I ain't mad at it.
Boy, them people made 99% of that, son. And all they gotta do is pay Dion 1%, $5 million. All we gotta do is pay him. And it's a yearly salary. And we made this in 6 months. Cause they just hired Dion in what? November?
Mm-hmm.
No. What was the sweat championship?
It was in the summer.
No. It was right after the sweat championship.
Yeah.
So like, that's November, December?
December. Let's just say December.
So, bro, they made the money and could pay that man. That's why I say they say they ain't got it yet. But they gonna get it. They made $500 million.
Well, like, they had the money anyway because when he went up there to visit, he started changing stuff when he was up there.
Oh yeah, son. They definitely had the money. Like, but them white folk can say whatever they want to say. Like, cause if a black school would have said that, boy, they'd have been like, Dion, you need to run. They ain't got the money. Like, they telling you they ain't got the money. Man, them white people say, we got it. We gonna get it. Don't trip. Like,
don't worry about it.
And they got it.
Sweetheart.
And he won 4 more games. And he won 4 times more games than Colorado won the last season. So how can they complain?
What's wrong?
Like, they can't complain about that.
What's wrong with
and they loving it. Boy, they got Rick Ross on the field. Boy, they got the hip-hop music playing. Dion and bro Jackson State band director of Colorado. Boy, it's going down. Boy, it's going down, son. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's what needs to be created. Like, you gotta get the next Dion and Grambling. You gotta get somebody people gonna be excited about. Like,
we ain't gotta get nobody. We just need to win.
No, but you gotta get people excited. The only way people gonna win is if they're excited. Like, them boys got 16 jerseys. Them boys got 8 pair of cleats. Boy, I remember when Bruce Eugene and I was playing, I want to say them boys had maybe 3 jerseys. You heard me? Bruce Eugene out there slinging that thing for 500 yards. Like,
500 long yards.
man, I'm talking about bro. Like, and now we sitting here like looking stupid with your boy in his Louis suit.
Well, we ain't got to worry about that because he's gone. So
Like, no, that
Louis
suit was terrible.
Pure trash. Pure trash. I don't know where he got that shit from. I don't even think that was pure. You know, I ain't even gonna say that's Louis. I think that's something he probably got down street or Main Street Grambling. That shit was pure trash.
Like, son, like, but bro, Dion gonna move with his kids, bro. Like, I think like, to be real with you, I don't think he gonna stay in Colorado.
I think if he never would have got to Colorado this year, I think he would have took that. I'm be honest with you. I really wanted Dion to take that Texas A&M job. I really want him to take that job.
But see, I don't think Dion will go back to Texas no more. Like,
the reason he didn't get to Texas A&M is because he got too much power. And they ain't giving that up.
yeah, and you know, the boosters heavy. Like at the PWIs, the boosters like real heavy. But see, Colorado was in a spat. Like Colorado changed up all the academic like requirements to get into school and everything. Like, I don't know if you've seen that. Like they don't have any like requirements now that Dion a coach. Like that boy done stripped everything. Like, because it used to be like you had to have a certain like score to get in. You had to have a certain GPA. Like, they done waived all that because now they know they got to get some ballers in there. They got to get some people that's gonna come in there and ball out. And like most of them now, they coming from JUCOs and all that. So you know them boys ain't gonna have no grades. Like, they don't want them the dudes out of high school no more. Like, they know it's a bunch of them boys like coming out the portal. They know them boys coming out of JUCO. Like, so they're rather some boys with experience already. Like, so, bro, like that's why I say Grambling got to get with the, like, you know, they got to get with the times, dog. Like, they gotta get a coach that's gonna, you know, that's gonna be with this social media, that's gonna be on this thing, like you said, marketing the school.
Hey, like, hold on, John. Your Wi-Fi keep kicking in and out. We gotta get you situated because you keep going in and out. You be talking fast, and next thing you know, you're talking slow.
That sounds like a robot. Hey, Quita.
Hey, Quita.
Hi.
Got a new backdrop?
No, just curtains.
New curtains? Yeah. You had the razzle dazzle before, then you didn't have one last year. Now you got a black one.
Then you had touch of glass.
The black one is up there because I didn't put the sequence up.
Okay.
Season 7, man. We got John Brown to kick us off episode 1. You muted, John.
I know. I'm back on there. I'm straight. I got the Wi-Fi back on.
All right, here we go. Now we done with sports. Now let's get to it, John. Your boy got 91 indictments. You got Biden, got everybody talking about Biden with the bills and all this. What's going on in politics, my guy?
Oh man, the politicking. It's just a lot going on, really, bro. It's like when I don't even really watch politics no more because it's just like everything they talking about is like, you know, Donald Trump mad. They mad at that boy. You know, I don't support nobody, none of them. Like, I would rather a black man run, and you know, but when we got to deal with what we got to deal with, if I got to choose out of Donald Trump and Joe Biden, like I'm sorry, I'm going with Donald Trump. I'm sorry, like I don't really know what people like, you know, what their harp is with like Donald Trump. Like, you know, gas was cheaper, food was cheaper, bills was cheaper. Like we wasn't at war with nobody. Like, you know, it's a lot. Like we wasn't giving money to Ukraine. We wasn't giving money to Israel. Like, you know, and we don't know what's going on down there. We not making no decisions with that. We don't, you know, vote for that. Like, they just giving money away. Like, so, like, I don't really like how it's going. Like, would I rather somebody black run, like Cornel West? If Cornel West run, I'm voting for him. Like, I'm voting for anybody that's black.
I think he
like,
is as an independent.
Yep, bro. Like last election, like I voted for Kanye West, brother. Like, cause he black. And a lot of people was like, oh no, why do you vote for him? And I said, well, to be real with you, the same reason I voted for Barack Obama. Like, I don't know how old y'all was when like Barack ran, but I was 21 years old. Like, so I didn't know about politics and all that. Like, I voted for Barack because my mom and my daddy told me to go vote for him.
I voted. He was my first presidential election, and I voted for him. I voted for him at Graham.
That's what I'm saying. That was most of our first time voting. And the only reason I voted for him, we didn't know nothing about no Barack Obama. Like, so the only reason I voted for him because he was black. So if Kanye West running, I don't care how crazy he sound or none of that. Like, he's still black. He understand what black people have to deal with, like living in America. Like,
John,
so any person like that, I'm voting for him, bro.
John, I got a question.
Okay.
What was you in plush at the Barack Obama president party?
Oh my God, bro. I told somebody the other day, dog. I won't say, I can't remember what day that boy got elected on, but Tuesday. I feel like for the next, it was on a Tuesday. I feel like for the next 2-3 days, we was partying at Grambling, like, bro, like we had won the election. Like, dog, that was some of the realest times. Like, and we thought the world was about to change. Like, and the world ain't really changed, bro. Like, it's really the same thing. That's why I tell people, like, politics is just entertainment. Like, now, for like, mostly, like, them people not doing nothing for nobody for real. Like, just think about it. Like, we've been, like, people been voting for presidents since the beginning of time. Like, what has a president really done for the black community? Like, what can we really say? Like, yeah, boy, he really held us down. Like, Barack gave us hope. Like, if I had to say what Barack Obama gave us, he gave us hope. Like, but other than that, so at the end of the day, who gonna save me the most money? Like, and I think that's Donald Trump. Like, that's what I think. That's why I say if I gotta vote for them two assholes, I'm voting for Trump. Like, I didn't heard Joe Biden say nigger with an ER multiple times. Like, and he just seemed like he's slow now. It seemed like he done took some medicine or something and it's tearing him up. Like, it's tearing his cognitive, like walking, like where he going, what he's saying. It don't look good. Like, it just don't look like he's supposed to be running nothing. Like, it don't even look like he's supposed to be running a McDonald's. Like, and nigga talking about he the whole president of the whole country.
Well, I think if he was smart, and I've been saying this after he won, hey man, you ran for president 3 times. You won on your 3rd time. Move out the way, and let Kamala Harris run, and that way, because I said if the way I really couldn't see how people voting for Trump, but he's leading. I said if y'all really want to see somebody defeat Trump, put that black woman up there, because Trump has talked about a white man and a white woman. Put up him against a black woman and see what happens. If you really want to see him fear, it's a black woman, because all his cases of indictments, the lead prosecutor is a black woman, and a black man. These are the only people that's not afraid to actually prosecute him. So what you think you happen when you got a vice president running for president? You got to put that black one up there to win. Now I don't think he's going to win, but it's still kind of scary that he has a possibility.
Boy, I'm telling you, like, because people seen, like, bro, if you feel like 2016 to 2020 wasn't a better time than 2020 to 2024,
if you had money,
like, no, bro, even if you had, what you had, like, you still had more.
No. Because this is what Trump did, and when it came to the gas prices, Trump didn't give a damn about everything. He said, I don't care how y'all do it, cut them gas prices so it don't look bad for me. That's how he did that shit. And then what happened? 2020 came, gas prices got really low because nobody was driving, but them people said they wanted their money, and they hiked up the prices when it came back when Joe Biden was president. That wasn't Joe Biden. He just didn't cut a deal with the gas people like Trump did.
Hey, well, you know what I say? You should have cut the deal, cause
Headline, Starlight.
Subscribe button too if you want to see more podcasts from Florida. Go follow our main man, Florida. Don't play with it.
Shout out to Florida.
Yeah,
Shout out to
Florida. Huge shout out to Florida, man. Thank you for having me on. It was a privilege.
damn it, you're sending money to Ukraine.
Now,
So you might as well.
Now that's a bad look for him too. Cause it's
Like,
yo,
bro, everything he doing bad. Like his son a crackhead. Like and Donald Trump said all this. Like, it's not looking good. Like, and people say, what that got to do? What that got to do with him? That's his son. Hey, well, like my grandma say, the apple don't fall far from the tree. Like, he ain't rolled too much further than his paw. Like, cause he a crook too.
The optics look bad for him, but it's scary right now. I'm just be honest with you, because to hear people talking, it's like, really? Like, come on, like, we really about to do this shit again?
But what my girl Quita got to say about that? How do females feel right now? That's what, like, how do females feel about this presidential, like?
Great segue, John. Great segue.
Quita is the wrong one. Quita don't keep up with none of it.
Real? So you didn't vote for anybody?
Yeah, I vote for Biden.
Okay, so how do you feel
I
about
definitely didn't vote for Kanye.
Hey, but how do you feel about your decision?
With Biden, I don't feel like he's doing shit. But so the thing is, even if Kanye would have got in there, yes, he knows how we feel as Black people, but he's still not on our level. So he only knows to a certain extent.
Wait, what you mean he's not on our level?
He's not an average person. He's still a
he once was an average person.
How long ago?
But does that really? So if you say,
and then even when Obama was in office, it seemed like when Obama was in office, the police was killing us more.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like
they don't have no control. The Congress still control everything. It doesn't matter who you put in office. The Republicans gonna fight against the Democrats if it's a Democrat president. The Democrats gonna fight against the Republicans if it's a Republican president. We're still not gonna get nothing done. So I don't even worry myself with it. I'm going with my everyday life. I got bills around here that got to be paid.
That's what I be doing. Like, but I still, like, you're scrolling, you're hearing, you're reading stories. So I see it, like, but it just don't make sense to me, bro. Like, we giving all this money to all these other countries, but then I go drive down my street or drive around New Orleans and I see homeless people living all under the bridge and tents and shit.
Well, so like the optics for Joe Biden does not look good.
Like it just don't make sense. Like, so
you got student loan still high, can't get that canceled. You got apartments going up, you got eggs going up, you got milk going up, and we sending money to Ukraine. It's not a good look.
Wages not going up. You heard me? But they're talking about
no, they did go up $1.16.
Woo! Like, whoa. Like,
no, they did. It was on CNN. They said in 100 years that all the major corporations in 100 years, their profit was, I think it was like 498%. And then your average people, their wages went up like 16% in 100 years.
Damn, son.
So like, it's like
that's just where we live.
It just bad optics for him, and they need to do something because it's just not looking good.
Like, we sending money to places that got free healthcare,
and we got to pay for it.
Yeah, like, bro, why we sending this money? Like, but you know what it's for. Like, them people have a lot of stuff that we don't have, like the Middle East. Like, but the Middle East ain't always been the Middle East. If people don't, like, if you really don't know, like, how people recreate, like, history, like, like, history.
Why don't we see what they're doing and try to mimic that? How is it that they have free healthcare?
America is a capitalism system. They trying to make money.
No, they already know. They see it. They already know it is, but they know that the American way like people would rather pay like and act like they're not broke rather than having like rather than go and sign up for a program where you could get it for free. Like so like they always like our country always tries to make money off of everything.
Everything.
Like, and that's just what like everything is based off of. Is nothing for love. Like, nigga, we gotta pay for water. Like water free. Like, why the hell I gotta pay for water? Like, why do I have to pay for some stuff? Like, why, like, you know, why I gotta pay for medicines that's supposed to make me better type of shit. Like, you know, it's just like, I don't know. And then the people that run the country, the people that sponsor these games and like, you know, all the commercials you see now, a lot of commercials now are medicine commercials because like everybody is sick now. Everybody then got sick now. Everybody, like, all you see is Pfizer and like the side effects are like talking about bloody stool and all kind of like, you know, that's all it is now. Like, because now people taking medicine now, and now that's a reoccurring thing. That's always money. Healthcare is always money. It's always some type of deductible. It's always like money switching hands. Like, and people know that. Because like, you know, what do people of non-color do? White collar crime. Like, you know, they gonna figure a way out for you not even to notice like that they done took $2 million from you. Like, but that's why politicians make 120,000 a year, like Nancy Pelosi. Like, look at Nancy Pelosi, like what she like her earnings yearly, and look how much she worked.
We all know they get money on the table.
Boy, them people crooked, boy. Like, I would rather the US be single. Like, can we just not like, I don't know what we could do. I would rather just not have no damn body.
As he like the blunt. Season 7, man. Cal Podcast. We back. Episode 1. We got our boy John Brown in here. I don't even know what the topic. Shit, we ain't even came up with yet, but it is what it is, man. All right, so look, huh?
Who came up with?
What was it?
It's whatever.
It's whatever.
It's whatever, nigga. That could be a song. You heard me?
Shit, it's probably finna be one now.
It's a song already.
Huh?
It's a song already.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, hey, dog, you know what I ain't say yet, dog? What? Long live my dog Star, you heard me? Yeah. I just looked at my dog Perk, dog, yeah. Straight up. You heard?
That thing was gonna get dropped anyway. Shoot, that drop will forever be played whenever we got something going on. Hey man, so what you doing in June? Cause we're gonna be in Shreveport for his birthday bash.
June
7th through the 9th.
So I'm trying to buy some property out there now. So I'm definitely gonna be out there a lot. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be out there this weekend. Cause you know, the frat, them boys like doing their interviews and all that. So, and you know, the frat changing too. Like, you know, like everything changing, bro. Like fraternities, like sports, like everything, like, you know, softening up, like it's watering down, like, cause everything about money now. So, like, I got to go out there and try to, like, you know, try to help these little youngsters with this process of picking. And not trying to, like, you know, just let people in a fraternity, like on some, you know, like that's what they're doing a lot of now. They let a lot of them in on some, you know, easy shit. But
you started your investment group yet?
I'm about to start one. Like, you know, I really been trying to like figure out like how I'm gonna do it. But like what I'm thinking, like these days is like really starting to buy like all these cheap like properties all over like the South, because the South got a lot of property like distressed, like that's super cheap, like that you could literally get for under $5,000.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, you got to do some work to it, but like that's what I do. Like, I'm talking about like houses towed to the frame, like, and we fixing all that. Or we just gonna tear it down, and the land gonna be worth more than you pay for it. Like, so like cities like Jackson, Memphis, Detroit, um, um, like Florida, Georgia, man, bro, they got houses everywhere, dog. Like Oklahoma, like Texas, kind of like, Texas kind of saturated now because you got all them Hispanics coming, and then you got all them people moving from like California with all that high ass shit out there. Like people running from Cali right now.
Well,
Like
let me say this.
out of Texas, like all the way damn near to the end of the United States. Like that's where all the cheap shit at. Like,
Well, I'm gonna say this so we'll have it on record. When John Brown started this investment group, I won't be first in line.
yeah, bro, we definitely gonna get something like, cause we just gotta get everything like, how much people would, I talk to you about that. I'm gonna hit you. Cause if I could find out like how much people really want, like it wouldn't be hard. Cause the best thing to do is just get a group and just buy the first one and just let people see you do it. Like, cause that's how I started, bro. Like it wasn't nothing special. Like I came from Grambling. Like I I got in a little trouble for my extracurricular like activities, like in college. Like so, but I saved up a lot of money in college though. Cause shit, I was on scholarship. So, food was paid for, everything was pretty much paid for. So when I got in trouble and I left and came back home, I had like 16 grand, like saved up just off of like hustling and grambling, like over like 4 years. So, I bought a house, like, because I knew if I came home and I had that money, I was gonna spend it. So my first thing was like, man, look, let me figure out something like I could do. And I went to, they be having them little free seminars, like for the like buying houses and shit. Man, I went to that shit. And my mama told me, like, boy, all they gonna try to do is bring you in there for free, give you some little snacks, and they gonna try to sell you something. And I'm like, man, they say it's free. Like, they shouldn't be trying, man, boy. And damn sure that's just what happened when I went in there. Like, and when I went home, I told my mom. My mama was like, hey, your auntie called me today, said she trying to sell a house. And it's right around the corner from like where I grew up at. So like me and my mama wound up buying that first house for 25 grand, me and my mom's. Like, and we put 55 in it and sold that shit for 210 grand, bro. Like, and that's when I was like, oh hell no. Like, this how easy this shit. Like, I ain't need Grambling for that. I ain't need high school for that. Like, I ain't need none of that shit. Like, and that's what I'm like, damn, bro, nigga went to school. Why they didn't teach us all this shit when we like, so that's why, like with this politics shit, this shit really don't matter. Like, nigga, you just gotta get out here and find you some shit. Like, and they got buku money. Like, you just gotta find you a little wave and ride that shit.
Mm.
Like, so we definitely gonna run it on that shit, bro. Like, cause like people know, like everything gonna be like, in writing. It ain't gonna be like no, like everything gonna be contractual. Like that's how I operate. So we gonna have people in place. It ain't gonna be like no shady shit. Like, cause they got a lot of shady like investment groups. Like, and that's what a nigga not trying to do. So like I would rather like get my shit like all the way in order and figure out like my system. And then like, but now like it's rolling, bro. Like, so like any work y'all need done, I don't care where you at, I'm coming. I will pull up. Any city. Yeah, straight up. Like y'all people need work, tell them I come do it.
Yeah, I'm in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Oklahoma definitely got it.
Mm-hmm. Like everywhere, dog. Everywhere got it, bro. Because like, you could just sit and watch like different like ethnicities and different like people. Like, bro, like Asians and like especially Arabs in like New Orleans. I don't know how it is in other places. But bro, them boys that took over the whole city. Like them boys making like so much money, like at a corner store. Like this corner store around my house, bro. I guarantee you they profited $1 million in that shit. Like, and the only reason that they profit so much money now is because they sell food in the back of the store. Like, and it's black.
You talking about brothers or just in the
No, that nah, dog. Just how that started in itself. That's Indian based. Like that's the same, like the same type of people I'm talking about. So they started brothers right after Katrina, bro. It was one brothers, my nigga. One. It was one brothers on the West Bank, like right by Oakwood Mall. That was the only brothers in the whole city. Now, bro, there are literally thousands of them shits. And it's only been like 15 years, bro. 16 years. And they got thousands of them shits in Louisiana now, son.
Yeah,
Like they literally had one on every exit in New Orleans. Like
because I went to one when I think it was 16. No, excuse me. It was 19. And they had one of them about southern of New Orleans.
oh yeah, bro. Like I be trying to tell like these little youngsters, like, y'all can really like, you can learn from everybody. Like everybody has their like, their pros and their cons. But see, the Arabs, bro, like I really watch them people, son, and I'm telling you, they make most of their money by selling liquor and by selling like food. But the black people cooking the food. So all they do is get these black people to come in their store and go in the back, and they got a little section for them to cook. Like cause they don't eat like the food we eat. They ain't eating no hot sausage patties. They ain't eating pork. They ain't eating all that shit. Like, so they really not even supposed to be selling that shit to niggas. Like, based on, their religion and shit. Like, like, they ain't even supposed to be selling you that. Like, but shit, you think they gonna pass up that money? Like, but we the ones, like, doing the leg work. Like, we the ones working the register. We the ones back there flipping the burgers. Like, but they making all the money out the shit. Like, and the Mexicans the same way. Like, they bring their people in. Like, all of them. Like, we separate ourselves. We be trying to outdo each other. We be trying to, he making money. Like, bro, like, even with homecoming, like, bro, why are we having 3 different parties for homecoming? Like, man, why we just don't have one big ass party? Like, like one big, like, everybody just try to separate themselves in the black community, and that shit just bad, bro. Like, just everything. The comedians, Shannon Sharp, talking about he won't see a nigga. Man, I'm like, bro, this is crazy. These old ass niggas acting like when they see each other, they gonna squabble. Them old ass niggas seeing each other throwing up the peace sign and shit.
I saw that shit.
Like, but everything just about drama.
I knew they weren't finna do nothing. It's like Mike.
I know that too.
You're not finna fight Shannon Sharp. Only because Shannon Sharp got bad hill. That's a big dude.
Boy, Shannon Sharp, boy, you not about to fight either. Like you be doing buku yapping. Like, boy, nigga seen you in at the game with Ja Morant daddy. Like, boy, if you wanted to do somebody something, you would do it. Like, cause you a big old nigga. Like, so if you wanted to put your hands on somebody, go put your hands on them. Shit, but they gonna put them legal clamps on that boy. Like, but he just doing it for the, like, for the marketing. Like, that's what people do now. They just be talking. Like, cause what they put in front of you when you get on a podcast, they gonna put that liquor in front of you. Boy, by the time you wake up, shit, boy, you done went crazy.
Well, in the Cal, we ain't got none of that, so we ain't got to worry about that. So, season 7, man, Cal podcast, man. We got John Brown in here. It's whatever. That's the topic. All right, John, we got our Cal podcast questions. Oh, Quita Park, y'all got anything before we get to these questions?
Nothing, man. I'm just glad to see John Brown.
Yeah, man, I'm glad to see everybody.
Yeah, I told him, like, it's a lot. We're going to try to fit it in here, but it's probably not, but it's all good.
Man, I come back whenever you need me, bro.
Say less. All right, first question, John. Money or love?
Wait, you said who?
Money or love?
Damn. I go with love, son.
Oh, wow. Oh, fuck.
I'm a real nigga. Like, I ain't gonna lie, cause I don't need a nigga to give me money. Cause, like, my personality is like some hustling shit. Like, anybody know me know, like they know me since elementary. Like, I used to sell candy and shit, like like elementary school, like, type shit. Like, so, like, I damn near still got change from like the 6th grade in my house. Like, so, Like, you know, look, I don't really need money because I'm gonna get that shit, like, regardless. Cause you gotta wake up. Like, that what I be telling these young nigga, like, bro, why you sleeping? It's 11 o'clock. Like, my nigga, like, money running right now. Like, and y'all niggas at the house sleep. So yeah, like, love is cool. Like, you know, if it's from whoever it is, like, even if it's from like a child, like, you know, as far as like you raising a child, or like you having a wife, or like, you know, a friendship, like, that's love, like, you know, over money. Cause fuck, like, if you don't know how to use money, shit, nigga, you just gonna blow that shit. Like, unless you know what you're doing with it and know how to fucking, like, keep that shit, like, you know, keep your money, like, you know, moving. Cause now, dog, like, you know, getting money, shit, that shit'll be gone so goddamn fast. Like, with the whole who was that? I was just, the lady was talking about, if he don't make 50, if he don't make, what she said, 50 grand.
I know what you're talking about. That's a whole nother part of the topic. We'll get to that. Hold on. Next question: financial literacy or health literacy?
Damn. I gotta go financial. Like,
All
I
right.
got to.
All right. For your lady, I ain't even gonna I'm just gonna let you pick. T-shirt and panties, lingerie, or nothing at all.
T-shirt and panties, lingerie, or nothing at all. I ain't gonna lie. I like straight out of the shower with like a shirt on, like, where you could, yeah, t-shirt.
There we
T-shirt
go.
is cool. Like, I mean, number two would be the I don't know. But yeah, I think number one, I just go with the t-shirt. Like, cause if you got the t-shirt on, you're gonna get naked. So we gonna get the number three for sure. Like, so you heard me. Like, number one is damn near 1 and 3. Like, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with 1.
All right. What is your biggest goal for 2024?
Oh, I gotta have 5 houses by the, like, I gotta have 5 properties by the end of 2024. For sure.
All right. John, what is your love language?
So can someone, because I don't exactly know all of them shits, like, because I know it's a bunch of them shits. How many is it?
Wow.
I think it's like
5?
7.
That was 5.
It's some extra ones that they really don't.
Yeah, we're gonna go with 5. Go ahead, John.
Come on, let her tell me. Let her tell me
I
what.
don't know them all. I know it's physical touch,
Acts of kindness.
acts of kindness. What's something about spending time? Hold on, I'll look them up for you.
Time, and then gifts.
Gifts.
I hate that shit written down. What the fuck I did with it? But it's like, yeah, it's touch, time, gift, servitude, and I think it's one more. I can't think of it. Well, Queen looking
Okay.
up.
I would think. Oh shit. Can it be like? Yeah, I would say acts of.
Hold on, here you go. Words of affirmation, physical touch, receiving gifts, acts of kindness, and quality time.
I would say acts of kindness, like, cause I always been like, like, you know, feed the homeless, like, give money to, like, you know, homeless people. Like, I would rather, like, do something for somebody than, like, you know, at this age. Like, when I was younger, you know, I was a little bit more selfish than, like, now. So, like, you know, now all that shit that niggas used to really, like, be worried about, like, I really don't even be worried about that shit no more. So, like, if I could do some shit for somebody, like, that shit really cool. Like,
now the other two is emotional and intellectual.
He picked already.
Yeah.
Next question.
All right, here we go, John. Vacation anywhere you want to go, or 24 hours, whatever you want to do in Vegas.
Oh, I'm going. The first one.
Vacation.
Yeah, the hell with Vegas.
Hold on, John. John, you got a significant other right now.
Huh?
You done pick love and you don't pick vacation.
Yeah, nah. I'm saying like I'm single. I don't have no kids, but like everybody has a dream. You heard me?
Say that
So
So
shit, man.
are you dreaming that you can get married right now?
Are you dreaming of fishes?
no,
What?
no, I definitely want to
Nigga,
get
you said fishes.
I definitely want to get married and I definitely want to have kids. But
Okay.
like, I see a lot of my people, like, like I'm 36 now. So I see a lot of my niggas have children with like chicks and that shit just rough looking. Like they don't get along. Like,
Man said it's
it,
rough.
it it's a lot to deal with. So like
It's
my
a lot
dad
to
had
deal with because social media has made everything so accessible. So
right.
nobody is committed to anyone.
Right. No, I don't have a problem with committing. It's just like that's a big commitment. Like if a relationship, I only have to commit as much time as like we mutually like agree to like put into this shit. But once you talk about a child, then
Yeah.
you talk about 18 years of commitment with this person that I don't really even like.
You don't have to
For
commit to that person.
yes, you do. Like no, you have to.
Disappoint.
Like just as much as you want to educate your child, like if y'all not together, then guess what? That child living with either one of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever you got your child, if my child not living with me and I'm not and I want to educate my girl or my baby mama just as much as I want to educate my son or my daughter. Because if I don't, what's she gonna be? What's she gonna be around? What is he gonna be around? And for like that's what I'm saying. Like you really gotta like put more time into now it like it's always been like that. Like children is just like having children. It's like people don't be thinking about like, man, I gotta make this motherfucker smart. Like I gotta make sure my child fresh. Like I gotta do a lot of stuff. Like and you gotta involve the other person. Like the other person gotta be involved somehow, unless they just not gonna be around. And I'm cool with that too.
All
Like
right.
that's why I say I'll adopt a child before I just like I am financially stable enough to adopt and all that. Just
All right.
like Angelina Jolie. You heard me?
All right, John. This is a cow question. What is your favorite meal?
Mm.
What Luane said his was.
Coochie. Definitely. That is definitely like if I had to pick over like, but I think he's talking about more
Yeah.
meals.
Go sit down somewhere and eat, my guy. Not
Right,
with
right,
a
right, right,
knife,
right, right, right,
with a
right,
knife
right,
and a
right, right,
fork. With a knife
right,
and a fork.
right. But uh salmon and like seafood Alfredo type of shit. Like I like fish and pasta. Like,
Here it is.
yeah, straight up.
All right. John, what is something that you learned about yourself in the last 5 years?
Um that a nigga is capable of a lot more than they think they are.
That's what's up. All right, John, this for you and your girl. Would you rather have sex on the balcony or the beach?
Balcony, you got sand in your coochie.
And
Now I'm gonna put we gonna make sure something down.
thank you.
Like we'll like yeah. I think I would rather like the beach, like open, like to doing whatever. Because a balcony is pretty, like maybe what 5 by five.
The fact that you giving dimensions let me know
Go
something
get
about
you a
yourself.
flexible chick. It don't matter what size that bitch is.
No, oh no, don't no, don't get no, don't twist it up now. Like I lived on balcony. Like I've had balconies in college, like, and definitely didn't had sex. Like I've had sex on both, like in the balcony and on the beach. But the beach gives you more free reign. Like I don't know if y'all been to Cali. Y'all ever been to Cali?
Not
Like
the
LA?
beach.
Like and they
Not the
got
beach.
the little what you call it, the little Baywatch towers. Like, yeah, like right up under there type shit.
Hours.
Yeah, the little Baywatch towers, the little lifeguard towers, like anywhere, wherever you want to go, like on the beach, like right by the water, like anywhere. Like you got the free reign, but on the balcony, it's just the balcony.
All right.
Like, you know.
John, how long should good sex last?
Mm. Mm. How long should is the key word with that one. Should good sex last? Huh. It depends on the like, because I've had great sex like that's lasted like 10 minutes, and I've had great sex that's lasted like 40, 50 something minutes. Like it it just depends on like how deeply involved in, like, if I'm just like this is just a sexual interaction, like, because I'm gonna get like you gonna get 100 out me, like, for sure.
Come on,
But
100.
like you gonna get that every rip. But like if it's a emotional connection, you might get 120.
Oh, come on, 120.
So it just depends on like
Y'all ain't lasting no 120, bro.
No, I didn't say 120. No, I didn't say.
I'm saying y'all ain't lasting. Y'all ain't lasting no hour and 20 minutes.
Ma'am,
We be lucky. Get a good 30 out of y'all.
Ma'am, do you see this little, like, do you see this thing at the bottom? This is like a tickler. This is what I call it. Like, cause like I eat pussy. Like I'm a real deal, like nasty. Like, so this could get lengthy. Like, cause it's just not gonna be like, I don't know the men you deal with, cause they might just be pounding. So pounding won't last too long.
Don't go to her route. It's a long story. It's a couple episodes you ain't gonna watch.
We didn't have people that can't. They stroke game don't count. They be counting strokes.
Yeah,
No.
Hey, John, it'd be like a whole wrestling match. 1, 2, get the champion. Yeah, you gotta go watch some episodes. Okay, all right, let's keep.
She got them 50 Cent, them Minute Men.
Yeah.
It be like that.
So, all right, here we go. IG, Facebook, Snapchat, or TikTok. Which one is your go-to?
IG, Snapchat, Facebook.
What is your go-to app?
I ain't gonna lie. To me, Snapchat has better quality videos and pictures. So I always seem to go to Snapchat, like, especially when I'm recording videos and shit. Like, so, like, sometimes and Snap is a little bit more unfiltered. Like, so yeah, I would say Snap. Like Instagram, like it's cool for like business and like, posting my work and shit. Like, but like, that's more like family oriented. Like I got my auntie, like, follow me on Instagram and all that. So, like can't go too hard on Instagram, but that's why I say, yeah, Snapchat definitely.
No limit of cash money.
Why you doing that to me though?
And you from the city.
Okay. I can say it like this. No limit. I was way younger, bro. Like, no limit. Like, at the oldest, Master P that was probably about 95, 96 type. Like, when they was booming, like, when they had everybody, Mystical, Mia X, all them, make them say video, like, type shit. So I was like 10, 11. But like Wayne, like bro, like Wayne really like came out with mixtapes while we was in high school. Like bro, that boy dropped mixtapes and like the whole city, like everybody, bro. Like, that's why people like from New Orleans really like, deal with Wayne so tough. Cause it's like we all grew up like from like listening to like music with no cursing on it. Like, to like that was the first like music we was really getting was like, the Squad disc and like I can't like all them mixtapes he made. So I definitely say like Wayne for sure. Cause like, he even put us on like, all that nasty stuff we talk about. Like, I remember when we were talking about, oh, I don't eat no, I don't eat pussy and all that. Boy, look, Wayne had look by
now look at us. Now look at us.
boy,
Devouring
not
that shit.
like
Devouring that shit.
like, and that's why I say, bro,
Devouring
like
that shit.
that boy Wayne really, like, we really grew up to that like
And
type of
doing
shit.
more with liquids and everything else. Come on now.
Right.
All right. Three
Straight
more
up.
questions. John, would you rather write her a long love text message or would you rather write her a long love letter?
I'm more of a letter, like the text, like to me, text don't like. Well, I guess you could say the same thing about a letter. Um,
Which one? Which one? It's for her. You sending her that text or you sending her that letter?
huh?
It's for her. Only her. What she get? She getting
A
that
letter,
text?
like I write a letter, because that text message shit don't work for me. Like I'm not much of a like. I'm not good at. Yeah, like long drawn, like me trying to say like a long, like like with that boy Steven, they say a soliloquy. I don't know if it's gonna be like best told by text message. Like,
Gotcha.
because how long could it be? Like, so and then I have nice penmanship.
All
So
right. Here we
might as well
go.
write a letter.
All right. Now this question, matter of fact, let me say this podcast now because last season I kept messing over. So it was a podcast that this dude on the podcast, he asked, it was Killer Mike, he was on, and he asked my expert opinion. That's the name of the podcast. He asked them, what are something that you love about black people? And they responded, women, cooking. Now he was like, nah. They like that too. What is something specifically, two things that you love about black people?
Okay.
That's not generic.
Um, okay. Can can I do one that I love and one that I don't love?
No. We didn't know it's good. Nothing bad. I need good. So give me one good.
No, but this one is kind of okay.
No.
Okay.
We keep keeping it positive. Give me the one
All right.
positive, and I'll let everything else roll.
So Mardi Gras just passed.
Yeah.
So like one thing I can say about like my people is that like when we get together we know how to have a good time. Like um so that would definitely be one thing. Like we know how to entertain, we know how to like party, like we know how to like spend our money. Like we might not spend it the smartest ways, but I mean like we definitely gonna let it fly. Shit. Like and let's see. Um um damn, two things. Bro, I'm just trying to think about people like as a whole. Like, cause I see certain people doing things, but that wouldn't be, you said black people. Um,
Because when he asked them in the barbershop, he had everybody stumped. They couldn't think of it. There's only one dude. He came up with two. I think he came up with three answers, and I was trying to wait till you finish. But if you're done, I'll tell you what he said.
like and one more thing I could tell you too. Like, all right, like we really create pretty much everything.
There you go.
So I would have to say creativity because if you look at everything, bro, from sports to music to like nigga, pretty much anything like that is on TV that's being marketed is pretty much like, you know, black people is the reason that it's being like, you know, why it's so successful. Like 80% of the NFL is black. Like damn near 80% of basketball is black. Like, but you know, we just don't have no financial stake in none of this shit.
Right.
Like, so, like, you know, back to the financial literacy thing. Like, we just got to get smarter, you know.
And then our last question we've been asking since season 2. Who got the better pancakes, Cracker Barrel or Whataburger?
Oh, I gotta say Cracker Barrel.
All right.
Like, Whataburger, all right. Like, you know, they're cool.
Have you tried the pancakes?
Yeah, I've definitely eaten them before.
Okay.
Like they give me like bag pancakes.
I don't even know what that means.
Like, you know, but like what you call it, give me like, you know, like they at least got a little like pancake maker back there.
Well, John, this is part of the show where we give you the flow, promote something, say what you want to say. If you do got anything you want to say,
I got slid on past them, babe.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means.
Worse than the pancakes they gave us in the can, Judge.
Wait, what you had said?
That about worse than the pancakes they used to give us in the can.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
hey, they way different from that. I mean, if it let
I mean, they doable, bro, but
I ain't gonna let y'all slide with that. They made pancakes on the spot. They ain't got nothing.
Your pancakes are good.
They are not frozen.
We live there, they taste like bad.
This kept going like he said.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what bad pancakes is.
I was not about to let that pass, bro.
Hey, some shit you can't let slip.
Well,
John, you going to any games this year?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to a couple, bro, because I be trying to help, you know, the undergrad with doing like, you know, tailgating, because our alumni chapter really don't help them boys a lot. So, like, you know, I be trying to like stay tapped in with them boys, and so I be trying to go to like 3 games, like at least 2, like 2 of the home games, and then you know Dallas, Bayou Classic. So it wound up being like 4, you know.
Season 7, man, Cal Podcast. It's whatever, man. We got John Brown here to help us kick us off, man. We appreciate you coming on. Probably got to bring you back because there's still a lot more to talk about.
Hey, we gonna talk about it. Shit. Hey, shout out to everybody, man. Everybody, like from goddamn New Orleans to Monroe to Shreveport. Like, shout out to my dogs for letting me on here today. Shout out to Miss Quita for holding it down. I definitely, bro. Like, we got to do more on campus, bro. We got to make some more happen, like for homecoming, and like, you know, homecoming this year really was like, I felt like them boys, like you said, they treating us like students. Like, so I don't know who we need to talk to or who we need to get in contact with to try to, like, you know, work something out, and get some, you know, some kind of leeway. Like, cause they treating us like, you know, we shooting on campus. So
yeah, we'll see what happened with whenever the new president comes, then we'll know what we can do.
Right, definitely.
Not like that part. We didn't even get together.
Man, look, man, when you bringing John Brown back, man? Tell him now.
I think we should go to New Orleans.
Huh?
Man.
I think we should go to New Orleans.
Oh, I'm with it.
Boy, I'm with that.
So let me say this as we wrap this thing up, man. Season 7, it's whatever. It's the road to DJ Star B-Day weekend. We're gonna be in Shreveport, Louisiana. Also, We're doing another live taping in Oklahoma City, April 13th, and we're working on one more in Dallas, but we can't confirm it yet, but it's most likely going to happen. So this season going to be impact with a lot more live videos. We got some, right now we got lined up 3 new guests, and who knows who else we're going to get on. So like I always say, we're going to get better and do better. That's Quita. That's Perk. That's our guy, John Brown. And y'all have a good night.
Yes, sir.
Man, he's a bag pancake.
G14 classified. That's good.
Headline, Starlight.
DJ Star.